But this is the Bible story, paraphrased by Duke.
All right.
All right, back in the days of the kings, King David and them guys was alive. Well, Nebuchadnezzar was a king, and he had his own country. In fact, that country is Iraq today. Okay, so he was a king in Iraq, Babylon, they call it Babylon. He was king of Babylon, okay? And he commanded all the people in his region that when they hear the sound of the band playing Stroking, actually, he said, when you hear the sound of all this music, the horns, the drums, the keyboards, the pianos, the cymbals, when y'all people hear this music, you are commanded to bow down and worship me. If you didn't bow down to worship him, off to the side was a fiery furnace where they burnt threw people in who were disobedient. All right?
All right.
That's what he did with people that wouldn't listen to his command. So, the music started playing, all the people got down like the Muslims do.
Yeah.
That's right, that's what they do. They get down and praise their God. All right? And they did it over and over and over. But one day, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, there was 3 Hebrew children who believed in the God of heaven, and they wasn't going to bow to no God. No matter what you do, the king said, hey, bring these 3 guys over here. Didn't I command you that when you hear this music to bow down before me? And they told him right back, look, king, no matter what you do to us, we cannot bow to your God. We bow to the God of heaven. And the king said, okay, here's what I'm going to do with you. He told the soldiers, get the fire hot 7 times more than it should be. This is like a fiery furnace full of bricks. It really gets hot. And he said, now I'm going to give you one more chance. Are you going to go? You're going to throw you all in this furnace. They said, king, do what you will with us. We will not bow to you. So they got the soldiers. Soldiers grabbed them and wrapped them up in straitjackets, our father says. They wrapped them up head and all, head to toe. Okay, now he said, if you don't listen to me one more time, y'all going to burn. And they said, no, king, we will not listen to you. So when you read this, you're going to see this is true, man. The king said, okay, throw them in the fire, soldiers, and they threw them in the fire. These guys are 3 guys wrapped up in the straitjackets, and they threw them into 700 degrees more than should be fire out there in the desert. Now, the king is up on his stand under his umbrella looking at what's going on. And the king says to the soldiers, look, didn't we throw 3 guys in this fire? Yeah, king. Well, the king said, well, look, that's 4 guys loose walking around. The 4th guy is Jesus. He wasn't even born yet.
Huh.
The king, God showed this to the king. I see 4 guys walking around. He said, go get them and see if they got burn marks on them. They got the soldiers out. Somehow Jesus had disappeared out the scene. They got the soldiers out. They checked their body, their hair, and their skin, and they couldn't find a burn mark on none of them.
Wow.
They could not. Jesus stepped in, saved them, and went back to heaven.
Huh.
In fact, the king said that when he saw him, he said, there's 4 guys walking around, and there's 1 guy loose who looks like the Son of God. That's in the book. Nebuchadnezzar said that. So God showed Nebuchadnezzar Jesus before he was even born.
Wow.
Yeah, man. This is Daniel chapter 3. You just read it. You're going to get hungry for the Bible, and I'm finished with you.
Well, what happened to them after that?
Okay, he kept them on, and he told them, he said, look, I see you guys are children of the Most High God. I am not going to hurt you, but you're going to have to listen to what I tell you all to do, but I'm not going to burn you. So as time went on, Nebuchadnezzar was still mean to some other people. He wasn't really sure that he trusted our God yet, but he was always angry, cursing and everything like kings do. And so God took this man and threw him out in the desert for 3 years and made him eat grass like an ox.
Huh.
Yeah, God punished him
Wow.
for what he did. You can find out how good this is. You start reading it, it's like it gets into your mind and your body, and it's like you'll be in awe. That's the king story.
It's pretty good.